Let's be blunt. Life can be tough. It throws curveballs. It tests your limits. It pushes you to the edge and makes you question your strength. You might get knocked down, feel lost, or want to just give up. The weight of the world can feel unbearable at times. But here's the cold, hard truth. Nobody is coming to rescue you. You have to be your own hero. The world isn't going to hit the pause button for you to sort out your problems. Time keeps moving, and so should you. It's time to ditch the pity party. It's time to rise above the challenges. The woe is me act is getting old, and frankly, it's getting you nowhere. It's time to change the narrative. Stop waiting for someone to swoop in and fix everything. Take control of your destiny. This is your life. You are responsible for your own happiness. You hold the keys to your future. Feeling sorry for yourself is easy. It's the path of least resistance. But it's a trap. It keeps you stuck. It prevents you from moving forward. It drains your energy and steals your power. It leaves you feeling empty and defeated. Stop focusing on what's wrong and start focusing on what you can control. Shift your mindset. You have the power within you to change your circumstances. You are capable of greatness. You are stronger than you think. It's time to tap into that inner strength and start creating the life you deserve. Don't wait for permission. The time for excuses is over. It's time to take charge. The time for action is now. Seize the moment and make it count. The world doesn't owe you anything. You're not entitled to success, happiness, or a free pass. Life isn't fair. Get over it. The sooner you accept this simple truth, the sooner you can start taking ownership of your life. Stop expecting handouts. Stop expecting special treatment. Nobody cares about your sob story as much as you do. The world rewards action, not excuses. It's time to stop blaming others for your circumstances. Your parents, your boss, the government, they are not responsible for your happiness. You are. It's time to take the reins and steer your life in the direction you want to go. This might mean stepping outside of your comfort zone. It might mean facing your fears. It might mean doing things that scare you. The pity party is officially over. It's time to clean up the confetti, throw away the noisemakers, and step out into the sunshine. No one is coming to save you. You are your savior. Save yourself. This is your wake-up call. The world is full of opportunities, but you have to be willing to seize them. Stop complaining about your problems and start finding solutions. Every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth. Embrace the struggle. It's making you stronger, smarter, and more resilient. Remember, you're not alone. Everyone faces challenges. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is their attitude. Those who succeed choose to see the opportunity in every obstacle. They choose to focus on solutions, not problems. They choose to keep going even when it's tough. It's easy to blame the world for your problems. Your boss is a jerk. Your parents didn't support your dreams. You never got the lucky break you deserved. Sound familiar? It's time to stop the blame game. Blaming others keeps you stuck. It gives away your power. Personal responsibility is about recognizing that you are in control of your own life, even when it doesn't feel like it. It's about owning your choices, your actions, and their consequences. Taking responsibility doesn't mean blaming yourself for everything. It's about acknowledging your role in your current situation and taking ownership of the solution. Remember, you can't control everything that happens to you, but you can control how you respond. You can choose to be a victim or a victor. The choice is yours. The blame game is a dangerous trap. It keeps you stuck in a cycle of negativity and excuses. When you blame others, you give away your power. You become a passenger in your own life, waiting for someone else to fix things. But here's the truth, no one is coming to rescue you. You are the hero of your own story. It's time to take back your power. It's time to stop pointing fingers and start looking in the mirror. Use it wisely. Your thoughts have incredible power. They shape your beliefs, influence your actions, and ultimately create your reality. If you're constantly thinking negative thoughts, it's no wonder you're feeling stuck and unhappy. Your thoughts are not facts. They are simply interpretations of your experiences. And the good news is, you can choose to change them. Start by becoming aware of your negative thought patterns. Replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Remember, your mind is a powerful tool. Overwhelming, isn't it? The thought of changing your entire life can be paralyzing. But here's the secret. You don't have to do it all at once. In fact, trying to change everything overnight is a recipe for disaster. Instead, focus on taking small, consistent steps in the right direction. Break down your goals into smaller, more manageable chunks. What's one small thing you can do today to move closer to your desired outcome? Don't underestimate the power of small actions. Over time, these small steps will compound into significant progress. You've got this. It's easy to let your circumstances define you. If you're struggling financially, you might start to believe you're not good with money. If you've experienced a string of failed relationships, you might start to believe you're not lovable. But here's the truth. You are not your circumstances. Your circumstances are temporary, but your potential is limitless. Don't let your past dictate your future. Don't let your current situation define who you are or who you can become. You are capable of so much more than you can possibly imagine. Remember, every successful person you admire has faced their share of challenges and setbacks. The difference is, they didn't let those setbacks define them. They used them as fuel to grow, learn, and come back stronger. We've all heard inspiring stories of individuals who overcame incredible odds to achieve remarkable things. These stories remind us that the human spirit is capable of extraordinary resilience. Take, for example, the story of Malala Yousafzai, the young Pakistani activist who was shot in the head by the Taliban for speaking out in favor of education for girls. Did she let this horrific experience break her? Absolutely not. Instead, she used her platform to become a global advocate for education, earning a Nobel Peace Prize for her efforts. Or consider the story of Oprah Winfrey, who rose from a childhood of poverty and abuse to become one of the most influential women in the world. Her story is a testament to the power of hard work, determination, and an unwavering belief in oneself. What was the turning point for these individuals? Was it a sudden burst of motivation? A stroke of luck? While external factors can certainly play a role, the true transformation often happens internally. It's a shift in mindset, a decision to stop feeling sorry for themselves and take control of their lives. For some, it's hitting rock bottom, realizing they can't continue on the same path. For others, it's a moment of clarity, a realization that they deserve better and are capable of achieving it. They have the power to choose a different path to create a better future. This turning point is not a one-time event. Gap 7's no excuses, just results, the power of action. It's easy to get caught up in the planning stage, to spend hours dreaming about a better future without ever taking concrete steps to make it a reality. But here's the truth: action is the antidote to fear and self-doubt. It's the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Stop waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, the perfect circumstances. Start where you are, with what you have, and take that first step. Remember, action creates momentum. The more you do, the more you'll feel capable of doing. And as you start seeing progress, however small, your motivation will grow. Finding your tribe. The importance of support. You don't have to do this alone. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who support your dreams, and who will hold you accountable. Seek out mentors, friends, or family members who inspire you to be your best self. Join communities of like-minded individuals who are also on a journey of growth and self-improvement. Sharing your goals and struggles with others can provide a sense of accountability and encouragement. Knowing that you're not alone in your journey can make all the difference. But be mindful of who you allow into your inner circle. Surround yourself with positive influences who uplift and empower you. Mentorship matters. Learning from the best. One of the most powerful ways to accelerate your growth is to seek out mentors who have already achieved what you aspire to achieve. A mentor can provide valuable guidance, support, and perspective. They can share their experiences, offer advice, and help you navigate challenges. Don't be afraid to reach out to people you admire. You'd be surprised how many successful individuals are willing to give back and help others. Look for mentors in your field of work, in your community, or even online. Attend conferences, workshops, or networking events where you can connect with potential mentors. For too long, you've been living with a story that doesn't serve you. A story filled with self-doubt, limiting beliefs, and excuses. But here's the liberating truth. You are not stuck with that story. You have the power to rewrite it. You are the author of your own life. Think about the narrative you've been telling yourself. Is it one of a victim constantly at the mercy of external circumstances? Or is it one of a hero, overcoming obstacles and creating a life of purpose, meaning, and growth? If your current story isn't empowering you, it's time to change the narrative. Start by identifying the limiting beliefs that are holding you back. A life without goals is like a ship without a rudder, drifting aimlessly at sea. Goals provide direction, purpose, and motivation. They give you something to strive for, something to get excited about. But not all goals are created equal. Vague aspirations like being happier or making more money are rarely effective because they lack clarity and a plan of action. To set yourself up for success, your goals should be smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. When you set smart goals, you create a roadmap for success. You have a clear destination in mind, and you're more likely to stay motivated and on track. Motivation might get you started, but it's discipline and consistency that will get you to the finish line. It's easy to get excited about a new goal and start off strong. But what happens when the initial enthusiasm fades? When challenges arise or when life throws your curveball? That's where discipline comes in. Discipline is about doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It's about staying committed to your goals, even when it's tough, even when you're tired, even when you'd rather be doing something else. Consistency is equally important. It's not about being perfect. It's about showing up day after day, even if it's just for a few minutes. Small, consistent actions, compounded over time, lead to remarkable results. Cultivating a positive mindset. Your secret weapon Your mindset is your most powerful asset. It can either propel you towards success or hold you back from achieving your full potential. A positive mindset is not about ignoring challenges or pretending that everything is perfect. It's about choosing to focus on the good, even in the midst of difficulties. It's about believing in yourself, even when no one else does. It's about approaching challenges with a growth mindset, seeing them as opportunities for learning and growth. Start by becoming aware of your self-talk. Are your thoughts primarily positive or negative? Do you tend to focus on the good or dwell on the bad? Challenge negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Surround yourself with positive influences. Practice gratitude daily. Remember, your mind is a powerful tool. Choose to use it to your advantage. Embrace the journey. It's not a destination. It's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of happiness, to believe that once we achieve a certain goal, then we'll finally be content. But here's the truth. Happiness is not a destination, it's a journey. It's not about reaching some elusive endpoint. It's about finding joy in the present moment, in the process of growth and self-discovery. Embrace the challenges, the setbacks, the detours. They are all part of the journey. Learn from your mistakes, celebrate your victories, and never stop exploring. Remember, life is not about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. So, put on your dancing shoes, embrace the unknown, and enjoy the ride. Bouncing back. The power of resilience. Life is tough. Get used to it. But remember, every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow stronger. There will be setbacks. You will face disappointment. It's a part of the journey. The key is not to avoid these inevitable bumps in the road, but to develop the resilience to bounce back stronger. Each stumble is a lesson learned. Resilience is the ability to adapt and thrive in the face of adversity. It's about finding the strength within to keep going. It's about having the mental and emotional strength to pick yourself up after a fall, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward. Every effort counts. Think of a time you overcame a challenge in your life. Reflect on the journey. Remember how you felt defeated, lost, maybe even hopeless. Those moments were tough, but you didn't give up. You dug deep, found your inner strength, and pushed through. That's resilience in action. It's your inner power. And every time you overcome a challenge, you become more resilient. You build a stronger foundation. You develop a belief in your ability to handle whatever life throws your way. Confidence grows with each victory. You realize that setbacks are not the end of the story. They're just plot twists. They add depth to your journey. So the next time you're facing a challenge, remember that you have the power to overcome it. Embrace the challenge. You are more resilient than you realize. Believe in your strength. It's easy to view obstacles as roadblocks, as unfair detours on the path to our goals. But what if we shifted our perspective? What if we started seeing obstacles as opportunities in disguise? Every obstacle, no matter how daunting, presents a chance to learn, to grow, and to become more than we ever thought possible. Think of it this way. Obstacles force us to think creatively, to find new solutions, to step outside of our comfort zones. They test our limits and push us to discover hidden strengths. The struggle itself is where the magic happens. It's in the overcoming, in the proving to ourselves that we are capable of more than we ever thought possible, that we discover our true potential. So the next time you encounter an obstacle, don't despair. Don't see it as a setback. See it as an opportunity to rise to the challenge, to learn something new, and to emerge stronger and wiser on the other side. Embrace the obstacle. It might just lead you to something even greater than you imagined. In a world of instant gratification, it's easy to get discouraged when we don't see immediate results. We often find ourselves comparing our progress to others, feeling like we're falling behind. We live in a society that celebrates overnight success stories, making us feel like failures if we haven't achieved our dreams by a certain age or within a specific time frame. These stories can make us forget that true success is rarely instant. But here's the truth. Real success takes time. It takes effort. It takes perseverance. It's about the countless hours of hard work, the late nights, and the early mornings. Think of the bamboo tree. For the first 5 years, it seems like nothing is happening. It appears stagnant, showing no signs of growth. It barely grows above the ground despite being watered and nurtured. The gardener's patience is tested. But beneath the surface, something incredible is happening. The roots are spreading, creating a strong foundation. The bamboo is developing a complex root system that will eventually support its incredible growth. This unseen progress is crucial. And then in the 5th year, something magical occurs. The bamboo suddenly shoots up. The bamboo shoots up, sometimes growing up to 90 feet tall in just 6 weeks. This rapid growth is a result of years of preparation. The same principle applies to our own lives. Our efforts may not show immediate results, but they are laying the groundwork for future success. Sometimes we need to put in the work, to be patient, to trust the process, even when we don't see immediate results. It's about believing in the journey. The key is to keep going, to keep learning, to keep growing. Because perseverance pays off. Every small step counts. Your breakthrough might be just around the corner. Stay committed and you will see the fruits of your labor. Staying motivated, fueling your fire, motivation is what gets us started, is what keeps us going when things get tough. But let's face it, staying motivated can be a challenge. Life throws curveballs, self-doubt creeps in. The initial excitement of a new goal fades. So, how do we keep that fire burning, even when the going gets tough? First, remember your why. Why did you set this goal in the first place? What is it that you're ultimately striving for? When your motivation wanes, reconnect with your purpose. Remind yourself why you started this journey. Second, break down your goals into smaller, more manageable steps. Achieving small wins along the way provides a sense of accomplishment and fuels your motivation to keep going. Third, surround yourself with positive influences. Connect with people who inspire you, who support your dreams, and who hold you accountable. And finally, celebrate your progress. Acknowledge how far you've come, even the small victories. Because every step forward, no matter how small, is a step in the right direction. You've got this. Believe in your ability to overcome anything. This is it. This is your moment. You've put in the work. You've faced your fears. You've overcome obstacles. Now it's time to unleash your full potential. Believe in yourself. You are capable of achieving incredible things. You have the strength, the resilience, and the determination to overcome any challenge that comes your way. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Don't let self-doubt hold you back. This is your life, your story. And you are the author. So, go out there and write an epic tale. A story of courage, of perseverance, of triumph. The world is waiting to be amazed by what you're capable of. Now, go out there and show them what you've got. No more excuses. The time for action is now. We've talked a lot about taking responsibility, about ditching the pity party, about building resilience. But talk is cheap. It's easy to get fired up, to feel motivated, to tell yourself tomorrow's the day I turn it all around. But tomorrow never comes. There will always be another excuse, another distraction, another reason to postpone. The time for excuses is over. The time for action is now. What's that one thing you've been putting off? That dream you've been too scared to chase? That goal you've been meaning to start, but haven't? Stop thinking about it. Stop talking about it. Just do it. Take that first step, however small. Make that phone call. Sign up for that class. Write that first page. The moment you start taking action, you shift from dreaming to doing, from talking to achieving. And that's where the magic happens. The world is waiting for you. Go unleash your power. My priority, mindsetters, and see you back here for more motivation. Don't forget to subscribe.